Good morning, Mr. Lemon. So, I used a lathe one time. I did this, and as much as I was able to do this with a skew for the very first time with that experience, I find that I wasn't comfortable and something wasn't right. And as I bought more, I find that somewhat of a long one here, or any one of this, I guess. I find that I'm not at the right height. I think if I was comfortable, I want to be here. And when I use a long one, I have to like drop my shoulder and kind of arch my hand bucket to be at the right place. This is not at the right height right now, it's just sitting here. But essentially, I didn't see anything about lathe height, and I did see something on a long video where it said that it should be around your elbow, which, yeah, this is below if I put my hand here. So I think I have to raise this about that much. I would say like probably 3 spots here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna give this bad boy a second try and see how I do. And yeah, this is totally, I have no experience. So if you're watching this video and you're hoping to learn something about turning, and you are turning, you ain't gonna learn nothing from me. You're just gonna, if you are thinking about trying a lathe and have no access to someone, and then you want to see what I go through as a first time using different tools, by all means watch this video. However, if you are somebody that uses a lathe and have experience and happen to still be watching this, please comment, help me out. And I learn from other people. I watch a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of videos, so I learn from you guys too. So we all have to help each other out. So if you have the time to watch it and you can help me improve anything, please. I've been a photographer for over 25 years and I'm still learning, so we all learn from each other. Anyways, I'm gonna get this done. Well, I raised a lathe and I just tried a little bit just to make sure that's a good height for me. The only thing, this is the first piece of wood that I put in the lathe. I worked on it before. On my first video, it's still the same piece. My goal is, and I was just trying this, it's like I want to be able to do something with the skew where it's first of all straight, not like wavy. I'm almost there, but finish this does not even need any, maybe a 320 sanding. That's my goal to right now. I just want to be able to make a perfect straight line without this type of stuff. But yeah, learning from the YouTube Academy is it's a bit of a pain without having somebody, helping you out. So that's the reason I'm sharing these videos, because if you don't have anybody and you battle late, or you're thinking about getting one, at least you'll get what I'm going through. So before I try something, a couple of things that I notice about what I'm doing is, first of all, I have a dead grip because I'm afraid of catches. So, and that I think is definitely a problem. So I have to learn to trust that the tool is cutting or when it's cutting. When I first started, I rubbed the bevel too hard here. You can tell it left a black mark. Mind you, I just honed the skew, so that's part of the debris too. but I was rubbing the bevel pretty hard on it, and I had a bit of a catch here because and this happens like 3 or 4 times already. So something stupid I'm doing is, like, when I'm done, rather than doing this, I'm backing off the tool like that. And it happened like 3 times where I'm basically about to stop the lathe and I do this rather than just back off. I'm also having a hard time as to where I grab here, but again, that's part of my death grip that I have to loosen up. I'm assuming it's going to be a long time. I'm still looking to what I'm cutting, where I'm supposed to be looking here if I'm looking for a shape. But right now I'm not looking for any shape. But anyways, let's give this a shot. And yeah, I never gone to like the 2000 mark, so let's do that. And just trying to work here. I think I'm kind of like not committing to my movement. That's what's causing. It's all me. A few more years of this will, the more I practice, I guess. The shavings are not helping me because obviously I'm probably holding the tool wrong. Also, as I'm shaving this, I'm probably a little too high. Let's try that. Just let the blade go there before the bevel. I mean, it worked, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. bevel too hard. I mean, I'm making shavings, I'm happy about that. But you're probably thinking this skew is too big, but I tried. I have a 3/4, and I got like 3 catches when I tried it. Maybe I'm just a big chisel type of guy. Based on the videos I've seen, if you're one of those guys, you probably wanted to jump on the screen and go, dude, get out of the way. Let me show you how it's done. And I wish you could. See, that's kind of what I'm looking for, to be able to do that. It's a fairly smooth run for a no experienced guy here. See, I'm all over the place. Just keep doing it. Matter of time before I cut my finger doing that. Blade before bevel. Pushing. I shouldn't be doing that. Not bad. I think by the time I kill like half a tree, I'll get there. I think I'm gonna do a whole series on this, and but because it's probably gonna be boring, I'm gonna tell you the story of my life, and trust me. Just to give you a quick glance, I'm from Argentina. My country was kind of screwed up the way things are starting to happen here now. We'll talk about that. And I came to Canada illegally, and it was a nightmare. I got in trouble with immigration. They arrested me 3 times. I escaped 3 times. I've been homeless 3 times. And then I decided I wanted to be a photographer for a major newspaper, but I don't know how to take a picture, and I achieved that in about 6 weeks. So if that doesn't pique your interest, I don't know what will. No, smooth enough. So yeah, when I was a teenager in Argentina, I dropped out of high school in the third year, and then when I became 18, I was looking for some kind of a future, and I noticed that education was free in Argentina. I don't know if it is now, but it was free, and that included university. And that meant that most 25-year-olds in Argentina were doctors at the time, and they were driving taxi cabs. That's how bad things were. Like they were like doctors driving taxi cabs. Yes, you heard that right. And I only had 3 years of high school and no skills, so my chances were like next to nothing. So I decided to leave. Something I'm doing wrong here. I'll pick up the story, just gotta pay attention to it. That's better. So, yeah, and there was a time where, like right now, if you say something against the government, you get censored. Well, back there, first of all, the social media, which the internet didn't exist, so the social media was like kind of like graffiti and stuff on the wall, like like glue up signs on places. That was the kind of protest of the times. And if you spoke against the government, they couldn't censor you, so they just make you disappear. It was that simple. A lot of young people disappear. I'm sure you heard. So I thought, I don't have a chance of a good future, so eventually I made my way to Canada, and I wasn't sure I was going to stay here, but ooh, something didn't go right there. So yeah, I came to Canada kind of to check it out, and when I got off the plane, I spoke to this dude, and he says to me, why are you here? I said, I don't know, I'm just checking it out. So you're supposed to either let me in or no. And so he asked me a couple of questions, and I just said I was here for a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to check out the country. And so he stamped my passport, and he literally threw it on my chest and said, hey, don't stay in this country, we have enough fucking immigrants already. So that kind of pissed me off, and I thought, now I'm gonna stay. So just to give you an idea. Whether I like a challenge or not. So yeah, everything went to hell from there. But so we can get rid of this thing. Yeah, one is getting aggressive. Still haven't gripping too hard. I'll eventually get comfortable. I know people are afraid of skew chisel, but I'm really loving this. Oh, check it out, I made a twig. So yeah, Canada. There was snow on the ground, and where I grew up, I never seen snow. The coldest day in the winter I was actually born on the coldest day of the year, and it was like +7. I'm talking Celsius here, no Fahrenheit, by the way. And yeah, so that was some getting used to. Ooh, too deep. Trying to dip in a bit. That sound is me not holding the tool properly against the rest. The tool rest, I mean. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think I'll leave this at that because it's probably a long ass freaking video, but I'll make a series and continue my story. If you're interested, don't subscribe. I don't know. I don't care if people subscribe or no. I want you to do it if you feel like it. I'm hoping to have like actually digital friends, you know. So if you want to do it, and we'll be here for a long time. But anyways, I'll catch up with you soon. Ciao.